What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bob's Garage, and in this episode we're just going to do a sanity check and see where we stand on our B5 2.7T project that we've been working on for weeks. Alright guys, so if you've been following my channel, I got a lot of new subscribers. Thank you guys for checking out my work and all that. It's been a lot of fun filming it and making these videos for you guys. And I'm hoping eventually it'll help someone else out as they go through this project as well. Our cars are getting older. Everything's breaking. We got a lot of things that we know are common issues, and that's good. It helps us troubleshoot things. So where do we stand? We've been putting out a lot of videos, a lot of content, a lot of things. And here's where we're at. Getting close to being done. I wanted to have all this done, or I should say back in the car, by today. Today is a Sunday. I post my videos way out in the future, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, so up until this point, what we've done is we just replaced this hose. We replaced both turbos. We did both sides valve cover gaskets. And we still have yet to do cam caps. You can see how they're kind of a little juicy. And we still are working on the power steering pump debacle. I'm trying to determine if I should just try the junk ones out that I got from the part stores, or find one that actually is OEM and nice and sexy. We've also replaced our torque converter, and I've been keeping an eye on this. So this has just been sitting on the ground since we removed it. I did all the work on it, and like I said, just been sitting on the ground. But when it's been sitting for like, let's say like a week or more, I've noticed just like a tiny bit of trans fluid puddling down here. This isn't all the way. I've never really done much transmission work before, but I can only guess that it shouldn't be leaking a damn thing. Now, I replaced the seal as well as the torque converter, but I mean, we're talking, it's just like down here, and it's just a tiny bit. So I'm wondering if that seal is going to expand a little bit or something once the once it's in service, once it's in use. I might have to pose that question and kind of figure that out. So we still have the power steering pump I just mentioned. We have to do this, I'm not looking forward to it, spider hose assembly. I didn't even realize it until I looked closer that there's one going straight into underneath the manifold here, and I don't even know where the hell that bastard plugs into or how to get to it. So not sure if I'm gonna have to pull my intake manifold to resolve that. Wasn't looking forward to doing anything like that at all. So if you've been following along, I broke the hose. Let's see if we can get it to show up on camera. That connects from the valve cover here. Here's the hose, and that goes around and it connects to the bottom of the spider hose assembly. I broke this side. You can kind of see how this hose is broke off. That one goes into the other valve cover. So that is this hose here and this hose here. Both are broke. Not happy about that. Looking and inspecting these hoses and stuff, it looks like they're full of junk and crud. So it would be really, really nice to replace this whole setup or clean it up. Wasn't planning on that. So that's going to be quite a bit of work if I have to try to get this other fitting out wherever it runs to. I can't even see it. Probably to the secondary water pump or whatever. So that's about it. It's been a lot of work. And the last thing too that I failed to mention is clean up. Look at how nasty everything is and was. These are inlet pipes for the turbos. Here is the front of my engine. There's gunk running down. I already cleaned this side. And I cleaned the opposite side. So there's just a little bit left in the middle here. As well as this bad boy. So maybe we'll just do like a fun time-lapse video or something, showing me spending hours cleaning, wiping, scrubbing, all of this gunk and junk and funk. Soul brother, check me out now. Good times, right, guys? All right. So, I mean, just a little bit of everything going on here. But I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm running out of stuff to fix. I've been breaking stuff along the way. I'm sure some of you guys are scratching your head as you're watching some of my videos, like, what the F is he doing? But that's kind of part of the game of working on these cars, or working on cars in general. Especially old cars, man. Like anything you do, you're going to be breaking stuff or detecting or finding more stuff that needs to be fixed, replaced, cleaned up, whatever. So, what are you going to do, right? Just keep swimming. Oh, fuck me. All right, guys, so stay tuned for more. That's where we're at. And, man, jealous of you guys that don't have kids and just can knock out all this work in like a weekend or like 1 to 2 weeks. This has been way too long, and I just keep running into issue after issue. So that's all right. Whatever. We'll make this happen. And for those of you that might be new to the channel, this is just a Stage 2 Plus car. These are KO3 turbos. Nothing done internally to the engine. Everything's just bolt-on. And literally the bolt-on parts are downpipes. I don't even know where they're at right now. But so the only thing I've done is, what, downpipes and a tune, a chip. I think that's it. Oh, this car is Tiptronic. So I have a TCU, which is a transmission control unit upgrade. So I have an ECU and a TCU mod and downpipes. So not bad. It's fun, but yeah. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. I really appreciate everyone's kind words. Everyone's been really helpful online, on forums, on Facebook groups when I post my stupid questions. A lot of new subscribers to my channel here. I really appreciate it all, guys, because you know, this is a lot of work for someone like me. I'm not a mechanic by trade. I've had to buy a lot of new tools to make this all this work happen, and it's not really hard to do. It's just taking your time, doing your research, but then, you know, being patient and all that. So these are old cars, and you know, you're gonna have to do, like, basically all of this is considered maintenance. At least I consider it maintenance. So valve cover gaskets, turbos, it's all just stuff that you have to do periodically. But I'm hoping that these turbos hold up for a while, because I don't want to have to do this again like next year. But at the same time, if I was just doing turbos, this would be way easier. So a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now, I shouldn't have to do again for a while, a long ass time. So that's what it's about. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for more, guys.